Someone was already executed, and later everyone realized the wrong man died. Then only one question remains. Where did the real guy go? Inside the courtroom, a woman kept tapping her fingers softly against her cheek. To everyone else, she just looked nervous, but she was secretly sending Morse code. Across from her, the man sat there with an empty stare, almost like his mind was gone. Then suddenly, his eyes started blinking in a pattern. She instantly understood. Without wasting a second, she pulled out a notebook and wrote down every signal. At that exact moment, the judge delivered the sentence. He was given the death penalty, and the execution was set for 2 days later. That night, the woman followed the clues he had left behind. She pressed a hidden brick in an old wall, and a secret door slowly opened. Inside was a high-performance sports car. Later, she reached another hidden location where stacks of cash were waiting, along with two strange one yellow and one green. But the real game was just getting started. The hardest part of the plan was manipulating the police chief. He had already fallen for her, and she knew exactly how to use that. A few sweet words were enough. Within minutes, he was ready to do anything for her. Then she asked for one thing. She wanted to visit the prisoner in jail. The chief hesitated at first, but he was scared of losing her, so eventually he agreed. Inside the prison, the three of them stayed alone in a room for 30 minutes. To everyone outside, nothing looked unusual. But inside that room, everything changed. She secretly injected the police chief with a special drug. Within seconds, his body became completely helpless. The prisoner was freed, and they forced every secret out of the chief. Hidden money, stolen assets, and every dirty truth came pouring out. Then they used the second drug. Now his body looked the same, but his mind was gone. After that, they put on realistic face masks and simply walked out. The next morning was execution day. Everyone believed the prisoner was about to die. Then suddenly, another officer remembered something from an old investigation. He remembered finding realistic human masks before. His eyes widened. He screamed that something was wrong, but it was already too late. The execution had already happened. When they finally removed the face, everyone froze. The man who died wasn't the prisoner. It was the police chief. But the story wasn't over. Now the real prisoner was walking around wearing the chief's identity. He got access to keys, hidden accounts, and a fortune waiting to be stolen. Late that night, tunnels were dug beneath a bank. Water flooded security systems. Alarms failed exactly as planned. Everything was working perfectly until it wasn't. As he prepared for the final move, police forces started closing in. Near the ocean, while trying to escape, a gunshot suddenly rang out. The officer who had chased him all along was standing there with a gun aimed straight at him. He told him the game was over. But 1 second later, a shadow appeared from behind. Everything changed again. And before leaving, he said only one thing: "I only stole from thieves." Now the question is, was he really a criminal, or punishment for people who escaped the law?